Hello, everybody, and welcome to the stream. Today, we're coming at you with FOC versus Face Clan, or Dirtschblick. Should be a fun matchup today. On comms with me, Dave.
Hello, what's up, guys? How's it going today?
Welcome.
I'm looking forward to
still,
this one.
still waking up a little bit, guys. So I might sound a little bit sluggish, but we have banned. I know I saw their bans. It was before the little time incident. They have banned Cliff by Dirtschblick, and FOC has banned Prokhorovka. So let's see, what is that going to leave us? We're starting out on Himmels, Cliff, and Himmels, Westfield, and Prok. Oh, yes, yeah. Good catch. So I believe this is the first time we've had FOC on stream. Ruby says hello.
I want to look, see.
I mean, I'm not hating these take lineups. I'm interested to see that BC.
They banned Cliff and Morrow, as you mentioned, so that leaves us with Hims, Westford, Proc. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. So we get a city, a field, and another field.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they banned Morrow Bunker.
I don't know. And I feel like some people hate the little cat and mouse with the hidden light tanks sometimes.
Yeah, that is true. And that B cap is pretty evil when you put a TD on it. I do like when we saw that light tank strat using the Manticore. That was nice.
I don't know. I feel like we have seen Murrow a lot here lately too, but it could just be me. Which
We're feeding two of the weak locations. We'll
which
take
side would you
Dirtschblick.
like? Okay.
I'll take Dirtschblick because I got to get Yea's name right.
Whenever you're ready, buddy.
All right, Tim. You want me to go first?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I'll take. So we got Dirtschblick over here. We've got a BZ75 and W100s. We've got an E5, an IS4, 50B, and T1 to E4.
All right, over on FOC, we're coming out with the QL, W5s, triple I7, and E4.
Oh, it's so nice to see E100s again. I'll tell you what, we haven't seen these in a strat in a long time.
It's been a while.
I grew up with these things. That's why I'm excited to see Ents back. We don't have it on NBA yet, but I am looking forward to hopefully getting it be added to it because, you know, this tank and these kind of maps are where I grew up on. One of my very first scrims was on Himmlesdorf leading 100.
Oh no, like I haven't
This is
looked.
all the way back.
They didn't.
2014. No, there's no NBA on it. It's I think standard and encounter only.
Oh
no. I know it has had an NBA variant in the past, I believe. We just got to get it sorted with them, but we are hoping we can because I personally love that map. We have Nexus in the 50B. He's sitting on the hill, and we have some formation in the windows over here by the FOC guys looking down the train tracks. They're blind firing at Mad Max. Yay has just been lit up and takes a hit.
Good shot.
Big hit from E4 there. Yeah, very nice. This here is what we would call relatively a TNG turtle. You hold down using the windows.
I was about to say, I'm really liking this hold by FOC. They're playing tight. But, I mean, the way Dirtschblick's attacking more towards the A-cap, it's going to work for now.
My ulti is taking blind shots down the middle of that road. Just trying to see if there's something waiting there on the crosses. There's nothing there. Yeah, it's still lit. He might take another hit for E4 if he's not careful. I mean, FOC, they get the positioning locked down. The I7s they'll be pretty good against the 50B, but if they were to send... Well, they haven't got anything with a bit of mobility and armor to send down besides the BZ, and that's already committed on the tracks. They just put in some blind shots in return, so his man Nitzer onto Nookie. They actually look like they're going to reposition here and come down the middle, which is smart.
Yep.
See Black Down coming through the courtyard. But he's going to get some eyes on the E4. So they can hopefully put some shots into the E4. About to see a mutual detection here in any minute. The E4 is not prepared for him, so hopefully he can get a shot into him. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. There you go. E4 still hasn't reacted. Now he's looking at him. So yeah, there we go. Nice shot by Yaya there. That's what we're waiting for.
Yeah, getting a little bit
Multi's coming to position. Multi's coming to reposition the 100. So what they're going to do is use that E5 for eyes, and they're going to deter that window so they can shoot down lane. But they have to protect that E5. If that E5 takes too much damage, he's not be able to spot for them. Yep. Yeah, starting to come forward. He manages to deflect a couple of shots. Blackdown takes a hit. My Major Tom is looking to get involved as well. Manutz takes a hit from the BZ75. So that E100 is being a very good sponge right now. Yeah, Blackdown's got them all lit up like a Christmas tree right now. Yeah, he's repositioning to get a shot down the other lane. Down putting some more in. See, these three by the window are these three are stacked. They haven't got a lot of mobility. They're either getting a shot from the E5 and E100, or they're going to get a shot from the BZ75 and E4. Yeah, he's providing some cap pressure. Mad Max is going to try and do the same, I believe.
Ooh, a little bit of a hit there.
Here we go. We're about to have a double cap. Let's see if they can protect it. Manutz is on a 1 hit on 261. He's got to be very careful. Nexus is reloading. He's put one into Victor. Victor's coming to get involved. Right now, it's Dirtsplik's game to lose. It's up to FOC to get some resets off, and Dirtsplik have got really nice positioning right now. Here we go. They're starting to come forward. They're going to put pressure on the E5 first. They need to hold Manutza back. Manutza cannot get involved. Oh, no, they've got 2 tanks in a 1 shot. Mashalov is now down to a 1 on the E4. He is positioned perfectly right now. Here we go, reset. Professor falls. Nuki takes a hit. Manutza survives a shot from Blackdown, so for FOC still have 2 1-shots, they need to get them out. Shader takes a hit from Major Tom. Multi takes another hit from Victor. Nuki manages to sponge. Come on, guys, there we go. Mosolov's down, Victor's down. So we're now down to 4 tanks on the FOC side. Dirtsplik has a full roster. Pretty much clean up right now. We need to get Manutza out first and Dom Patron second. Here we go, Manutza goes down, Dom Patron next. There we go, double kill from Nexus there. Mad Max takes a hit. Yep, clean up on Major Tom. Nexus should have 2 more shots remaining. There we go, he falls. And the last tank is 1-shot Row in his IS-7. He's going to try and hopefully take 1 tank with him. I'm assuming Blackdown is T110 E5. Here we go, there's 1. Nuki's going to have a brace shot now. There we go. Puts him down to 1. And there we go. Clean up. Very nice game by Dirtsplik there. That was executed so perfectly. I can't. Like FOC had really good setup, but they took too many risks on the pokes. I'll let you read off.
Let's see. Over on the FOC side, 1-shot Rio coming in with 1398. Mayor Tom with 1271. Manhutta with 1203. Marshall. How did you pronounce that?
Who's that? Sorry, which name?
Marshaval. It's number 4 in the E4.
Moshalov.
730. Victor with 479. Patron with 375, and Professor with 0, unfortunately.
And on the Dirtsplik side, we got Multi with his E100, a very nice damage game with 3694. Nicky with his T124 doing 3303. Mad Max in his BZ75, 2502. Rundy in his E100 with 2147. Blackdown in the E5, 2009. Yaya in his IS4 with 1475. And Nexus with his 50B, 1070 in the rear. That was a very nice damage spread game. And I'm still happy to see E100s used. Not only used, but MVP.
I'm happy to see some of these BZs get used. It's kind of nice to see a new tank pop up.
Oh, yeah. And it's not too problematic either. It does add a bit of variety to it. Oh, an interesting pick, a Jagdpanzer.
Okay, that Porca Negro is exactly not what I was thinking.
What do you think it was?
I thought it was like a Chinese egg roll. It was wrapped up in a white thing,
Oh, you
not
thought it
like
was
a
like filler
slice of.
pastry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you thought it was pastry. No, it's literally just like basically just a chunk of meat with an egg roll in, and then when they slice the meat, you get a bit of egg with it as well. It's really nice. Anyone from the UK or from Scotland knows what it's like. Well, Scotland is UK, but you know what I mean.
I don't know if we have that here.
Popular. I'm sure you might in some delis, but it is good. I highly recommend it. I'm just going to tell the chat how you made yourself a sandwich. You offered me one. What the fuck is that?
Hey, I was in a hurry. I woke up a little bit later than I meant to.
Sitting here patiently waiting for some comms and a sandwich. Like, I see how it is. I make my own food. Nah, it's all good. I'll have some dinner later after the stream. So FOC has their lineup fully picked, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep.
If it makes you feel any better, Ruby got most of it.
I do feel better knowing that. I bet she had a big bloody smile on her face.
Oh yeah, she's over here wanting more.
Oh, they almost mistakenly picked. Well, didn't mistakenly. There's no cap limit. That's a lot of E100s. That's a lot of hit points in Alpha.
Holy.
I wonder what they're up to. I know what they're going to do. They're going to side scrape the shit out of those buildings. I guarantee you're going to see some on. Oh, let's see. You're going to see one in the window of C2. I reckon you're going to see a couple. I don't know. I mean, I was thinking A6 looking up. But I don't know. And then some in the Banana Road. And they can react and adjust accordingly whether to fight, because they've got to find out if they're fighting north to south or east to west, because it's the hill as well. With the E100s, you can get shot from the hill, so they're not going to commit to the train tracks. They're going to commit to pretty much the ABC line. And in particular, the B4 to B7 line. It's going to be interesting. That Jagdpanzer is going in the A4 window. We know that, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
But I don't think he's going to stick it on the train track one, because you'll get shot in the side from down lane. So it's going to be pretty much looking up at that hill. We'll see. I could be wrong, but we'll see. Right, I'll read off the Dutch book side. We have got, just E100s, and one of them's a Yagis.
basically just a souped up E100.
Yeah, E100, 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 Jagdpanzer E100. There you go. That's your readout.
All right, and over on FOC, we got the QL, double E5, a triple I7, and a bat chat instead of the E4 this round.
Oh, it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to this.
All right, so Jag is going into the train station, with Yaya going to push up in 9100 a little bit.
Hey, Shield Messer, what's up, dude? I was wrong about the Jag. I thought they were going to send it into the window. They're not. They're sending it to stare straight down the train. That's on the hill. Big commit from the U100s. Yeah, building cover. They're going to cover the Banana Road in the middle. I thought they might.
So I just want to point out, too, we have a 19,000 HP pull to 16,000.
Oh, small hit there to Yaya and his E100. What was that from? Where is he? Oh, he's over there. He's covering the train tracks. But that QL knows there's an E100 waiting for him. The bat chat they're falling back with. It's a very obnoxious lineup, because the E100 isn't considered that good, but the Alpha and the hit points, it's a dangerous combo. Because the main weakness of it is obviously besides the mobility, which you don't really need to worry about too much on here, is the turret rotation and the armor of the turret. But you can negate that by having, someone cover your shoulder, so you've got the time to adjust your turret after firing. But the fact they've got so many of them, one fires and then reloads, the other one is already reloading and angled. Oh, Manetza might take a double hit. Nope, he gets through safely. Will they shoot him through the window? No. So they're anticipating someone else crossing. Gloria's pre-aiming for another one. There's nothing there. Oh, they're going to come from train tracks. FOC are pushing. Here we go.
All right, they're all spotted.
I'm watching Rundy. I'm waiting for him to fire. He's 90% reloaded now. Here he hits. Every shot is a potential ammo rack. Shalov takes a hit.
Ooh.
Big hit on Major Tom, 895. Very nice. Yeah, was going to fall to these guys. He's down to 1100. He's surrounded by Manetza and Rowe. Manetza's taking side shots. Victor's on fire. Come on, yeah. Yeah, falls. Victor's put down with another shot. Timber takes a double hit there. Low rolls. Victor and Rundy are going head to head right now. Rundy's trying to keep his armor up.
Try to help block.
Yep.
We're down to 10 seconds.
Coming in. Yep, they're going to get the reset. I reckon they will get the reset because he's got 2 100s coming side onto them right now. They need to fire once. Oh, they get it. There we go. Double tap there. Very nice shot. Was that a triple?
That was like ammo rack. I don't know who got the ammo rack, but yeah, he took 3 rounds right there.
Big hit there. Patron 1000. Victor falls. We just need to get the resets going. Here we go. Yep, one after the other. I can't even read off the numbers. Nuki takes another hit from Manetza. Manetza's getting some shots into the back of Nuki right now. Nuki's going to try and get a reset on Major Tom. Rose down to a 1 still. Z takes a hit. Oh, he falls. Was that Tiamator? Yep.
Yep.
Major Tom falls. 1 shot Rose, still a 1 hit. 71 hit points. He's going to try and put 1 more hit to Nuki. Nuki's angling. Oh, now Nuki. There we go. 1 into his lower plate. 1 shot Row falls. Manetza falls. Don Patron in his E5 is going to try and put some damage into the Flory. There we go. There we go. Let's just clean up. I just hit a little 75mm going off on one. Clink, clink.
Saw a couple of shots coming in. Oh man,
that was brilliant. I mean, FOC made the right call. I just think it was a bit too late. But they, yeah, I mean, FOC are not making it easy. I'll say that on them.
Well,
they are executing it.
I mean, I kind of feel like FOC could have pulled that one off, but just the sheer HP numbers.
It was the HP. I wouldn't say the positioning to start, but definitely the positioning to follow up with when they reacted. And they did leave themselves exposed a little bit. But I mean, in terms of, they're not waiting for Dirtspick to dictate the pace of the battle. Like, for the first game, it was Dirch. For the second game, that they knew their numbers and they came forward. They didn't sit and wait. I'll let you read off FOC and I'll read off Dirch.
Patron coming out with 1 kill of 3,061. Victor with 2406. 1 shot Row. 2196. Meneza with 2172. Professor with 1148. Mosh with 814. And Tom coming out with 1 kill, 754.
Nice. And on the winning team with Dirtblick, Tiamator in the 100 with 3388. Multi with the E1. It's going to take a while to say this. Multi with the E100, 2804. Grundy with an E100. That's a Jagdpanzer E100 with 2713. Yaya in his with 1991. Nuki with 1946. MZ5 with 1647. And Flory with 1511. Nice. Just want to see that Jagdpanzer's extended. So fired 6. Pen 3, crit 3. So 3 look like they got absorbed, or hang on. Does it say hit still? Track 625. Okay, so you might have missed 1 or 2 then. Still, I mean, I've got to give it to Dirch. The fact that they had all German box tanks and they pulled that off. That's impressive. Well, maybe it's just the hit points and it works, but I don't see it that often, if any.
Yeah, we don't see that often. Oh, I gotta agree with that. No. What's up,
Back in the day, you'd see maybe 3 or 4 E100s, couple of E5s and an E4. Like, this is way back. You probably see maybe 3 E100s, 2 or 3. It depends on how many ratios E5 to 100 you want, but most of yours would be heavies, and you got an E4 for TD. But the fact that you had 6 heavies and a TD, I mean. Pretty impressive for them all to be E100s as well. All right, on to Westfield. I don't know Westfield that much for NBA. I don't see it that often. It's usually banned quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I hate it just because I have lag issues on it. But hey, new Black
Panda, frame rate lag.
No, like, okay, so when I'm streaming, I'm normally good. Like I don't have issues, but for whatever reason, when it comes to Westfield, I will literally lag out of the game. My internet's good. It's just something to do sometimes with the map.
Not don't like you.
Like I don't, I yeah, like I don't know what it is. Like I don't lose the stream. Like I stay live and everything. It's just like the game kicks me on Westfield sometimes. It hasn't happened in a
Interesting.
while, so fingers crossed. But
Yeah, I know EU has some connection issues right now, especially with lag spiking and rubber banding. It's really bloody annoying. They said they're looking into it, so hopefully a fix comes soon. Hey, Big Gun. Hello, dude. Hey, Shield. Hey, Heiko. Hello, everyone watching as well. Those lurking. Good to see you all. Hope you're enjoying the battle so far.
gotta love the birds.
E50M. Leopard. Centuro is a nice choice. Question is, if you use it with the auto loader or the single shot? Depends on how many. Well, it's going to count as an auto loader regardless of what package they use, so I hope they realise that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. 3 auto loader caps, so they must be using it with the. I don't know. I think they might be using it with the single. You know. But we'll see.
Personally, would rather run the single shot on it, but
3, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, I mean, it depends on the map because when we're looking at the feedback and listening to people what they were saying and watching the footage, if you can get all your shots reloaded before you encounter the first tank, you want the auto loader, the auto reloader. But if it's a map like say mines or something, you want the single shot. So it purely depends on how soon you're going to see that first opponent. It's not something you can just sit back and reload forever. You need to constantly be moving with it. It's a really good tank now. You know, it's not up there. It's just good because we banned certain tanks like the E5, the 5E6 and the CS, so it's getting some usage. Let's see. I'll read off Dirt's big side. Triple IS7, double bat chat, and double 50M.
alright. And FOC went out with double E5s, double bat chat, the Leo, the Centauro, and the Manicore.
Manticore's a nice pick. I don't know about the E5 on this map though, because even though it's a really good tank, it's not exactly the most flexible from getting to position to position. Especially with the weak sides. The IS7 is at least low profile and it can make some decent moves.
Oh, nice.
When you're going downhill.
So, little info in chat. FOC has been around since 2018, but this is their first tournament.
Really? So the clan has existed a while, but they haven't. Because I recognise some of those names. I mean, I recognise Victor. I think I've seen Menixa around. Major Tom's had a name change recently. I think I've seen some of these guys. I just couldn't put my name on it. Couldn't put my finger on where. So Dirtsplit is sending all their forces to the hill, and looks like FOC is going to play a cover mash. What they're going to do is they're going to use their Manticore for eyes. The E5s are going to be kind of like an early deterrent, so they can't flank, and they're going to use all their mediums to provide cover fire.
I like it.
So we want to keep an eye on these bat chats as well, because I think they might miss a few shots. So it looks like we're on to a north-south match rather than a east-west.
Manicore gets one shot into an IS7 with a fire.
Nice. Problem is, though, he's exposed where he's going to sit. So if they remember where he was before and they get spotted again, they can just blind fire that bush. 2 E5s with cover fire. Those bat chats are locked down. They are not getting out of position easily. Let's have a look. The mediums are relocating on the FOC side. Are they going to use the bridge? Nope, they're not smart. I wouldn't use that bridge. Here we go. Touch split is coming straight in.
Yeah, these E5s are about to be in a world of hurt.
Yeah, FOC's in trouble. They have not got their mediums on the high ground anymore, able to cover or reposition. They're still getting into position now. The E5s are going to fall. Here we go. Major Tom's down. Doom Patron next. He puts a nice one into Rundy. Flurry takes an 800 hit on a ram. Down to 400 hit points for Patron. And there goes the E5s from FOC. FOC just times that move really, unfortunately. I knew what they were trying to do, but Dutch Click were not waiting around. Manticore needs to get out of there right now. He's their eyes. He's not a damage dealer. He needs to get out of there. Best thing you can do right now is to get as far away as you can and provide some cover fire on the mediums. I wouldn't even bother shooting at the heavies. The Batchat and the other Batchat are chasing down their Batchat squad right now. They're going to try and knock one of them out before they can get to their friends. They need to even the odds here. If they can get these Batchats out, they've evened the odds 2 for 2. Mashalov takes a shot in the side and loses Zamanak.
Oh, he goes on reload. Nexus is coming in.
Yeah, but he's done for. He's down to a 1. He's going to take one in the side. There he goes.
One shot comes in.
Yeah, 2 choices. You can either, as soon as MZ ducked down, you need to just give up. You need to just get out of there. You cannot commit. Once your road just got tracked, and Nexus is on a full reload. Oh, another tank down. But Sony's Manticore goes down.
Yep.
Rogue's going to try and get rid of Nexus in his Batchat here. There we go. Here he goes. MZ's coming up now. He's on almost on a full magazine. Rogue's reloading. So MZ's about to see Rogue with his pants down right now in 3, 2, 1. There you go. Damage the tracking shot. There's 1. 2 more. Well, 3 more because he low rolls.
Yep.
And the finish. There he goes. MZ's going to go on a full reload now. And Dirtsplik are going to attempt to cap out on A.
Trying to get back over here.
Leopard's about to fall. Leopard's on a 1. Yep. There he goes. And there goes the Leopard. That was just, that was just unfortunate timing, I think. Dirtsplik just, overwhelming force. They just threw everything they had on the high ground and came straight into the E5s once they knew they were alone. I think as soon as that Mantle gave his position away, that they were done for, because you know they're going to be sitting all the way back there and covering fire. I'll let you read off FOC if you'd like.
Oh, over on FOC, Trone coming out with 1944. Mosh coming out with 1392. Victor with 1207. Professor with 1169. Man with 1084. Tom with 895. And One Shot Rio with 1 kill, 673.
And on the Dirtsplik side, we have Rundy in his E50M with 3416 and 4 kills. Very nice job there, Rundy. Nicky with his I7 doing 2767. Yaya in his 50M doing 2269. Nexus in a Batchat doing 1705. Blacktown in another I7 doing 1411. MC5T in a Batchat doing 1282. And Florian in his I7 doing 800. And I do not want to work out what some of those were in ramming numbers because I saw a lot of rams. They threw themselves at them. It was
they just bossed the wall, went in. I know that E50M got a good 300-400 roll on one of those E5s.
Yeah, it was smart. FOC for their first time as a clan in comp. I mean, they've got a lot of potential. They're not struggling.
No.
They obviously know how to pick a lineup and they know how to position. It's just reacting. I don't think their reacting is all there yet. Once they figure that out, this is going to be a team to watch. Like, I'm telling you now, this team will be definitely one of the better midfielders at the time. Like, because they're not playing afraid. I don't know if you've seen that, but they're not afraid to make moves. Like, they're trying.
No.
A lot of times when you see these middle teams against tougher opponents, they'll let their opponent make the first move and then they'll react to that and try their best. These guys, it might not be the best move they can make, but they're committing something, and it's good to see.
I mean, they're not doing too bad the tournament. They've got a tie and a 5-1 victory for their first 2 rounds.
They're doing great.
And I mean, let's be honest, they're playing a really, really good team in Dirtsplik here, and they're.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah. Dirtsplik, really experienced. They're probably top of the mid-level in terms of experience. Pretty much borderline with veteran level in terms of the better teams. And these guys take points from clans like Decoy, Immortals, and the like. So the fact that they can give them a run for their money, it's good. But yeah, FOC, we see you guys. We do see you. I'm going to be watching you quite closely because I think you guys will be doing fantastic in the more tournaments you play. Definitely. 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1 more. 2 autoloaders. They can afford 1 more autoloader on that side. I think looking at, I don't know. I was thinking Dirtsplik are going to be playing a pretty passive game because they got obviously the Leopards, but I wouldn't put it past Dirtsplik to to play sneaky and just commit everything from the flank.
Yeah.
They could come completely underneath and then just sweep. But we'll see. There you go. Got 2 teams lined up. 77, nice. 7, yep. I can do. Yeah, I do talk a lot.
Yeah, so fun fact, he can lose like my neighbor.
He's like your neighbor.
Yeah, I found out he's really, really close to where I live.
Are we gonna say he's really close, like in the bushes or something?
I mean, where I live, it's, pretty much. Like, he's like 3 bushes away.
That's worrying. Oh, we're seeing some pings going off now. I think we're in opposite teams, right? In terms of where they've set us up in the lobby.
Yeah, I think you're on Dirt's side.
Yeah, so you're going to see the red pings, I'm going to see the green pings. The green pings were towards the K0 line, so it looks like they're going to be playing a passive games with their mediums.
No, wait. I spawned on Dirt's side.
Oh, I spawned on the red side. Okay. Wait. So whose pings am I getting then? Because these guys are red. Oh, they're the assaulters, aren't they? Never mind. I keep forgetting that's how they set up. Yes, I'm getting FOC's markers on the K0.
Well, it looks like we're going to see a K0 battle here. Both teams going pretty heavily that way.
Yeah, but Tomato, they got... Dersha got a couple of tanks lined up in the middle waiting for them. This is going to be interesting. R7s are spotted.
Ooh.
Oh, they're blind for... Oh, they got 2 into Moshalov, and he's... Oh, Moshalov's in trouble.
Yeah,
he's down to a 2 hit. 2 hit to the LT. There's 1. Yeah, takes it in return. Can he get him out? 1 more. Nope, he bounced. Yeah, can't commit another shot. He'll lose. There you go. Gets him out. Puts him down to a 1 shot. Yeah, he's got to be careful. Multi comes in. Multi being spotted again. Yep, there we go. Puts 1 into Victor.
Yeah, Victor, you're going to have to be careful.
1 into Mantosa. Yep. FOC's been smart and repositioning their mediums. Put the most help points first. Multi takes another hit. Ronnie's in the camouflage, going to try and put a couple of hits in. He's waiting for Patron. There's 1 into Mantusa.
Ooh.
He's now spotted, down to 1,000. Patron's going to encounter him now. He's going to go for multi first and get multi out. Oh, they trade 1 for 1. Can you get him out? Yep, multi falls. Yep. Now it's Patron. Patron's down to nothing. He needs to reload his mag.
Yep.
Rundy
on reload.
So they're out.
This is a really close game. I mean, basically, and they are starting to take the HP advantage now, though, that the I7s are going down here.
Yep, Tomato's coming in with his I7. He's going to go for a ram against the QL. That I7's down to a 1 right now. I need to get him out. There he goes. So rams 1 and shoots the other. Yeah, now it's clean up. Dutchblick, I think, with that double shot and fire on the back chat won them the game, I'll be honest. Because if he hadn't have got set on fire, he would have been able to wipe out that team with LT. There's some very fortunate RNG there as well. I mean, don't get me wrong, talent, but RNG helped a tiny bit as well. That secured it for them. Patron's coming in. Yeah, Florian to me, I'm come underneath Victor and his E50M. Victor's putting some shot into Rundy. Rundy doesn't see him yet.
Ooh, yeah, goes
down.
Knocks
out yeah. Victor's now spotted. Flori's about to have an ass shot on Victor. In 3, 2, 1. There it goes. Victor's down to a 1. Victor's reloading. Flori's going to reload first, I believe. Oh, they're going to trade? Yep, they're going to trade. There we go. And then Domatron is going to try and clean up Nexus, but he's going to get triple tapped. This is... There he goes. And just Minutsa. Minutsa on 76 hit points. And there he goes.
Yeah, I agree, Shield. I'm hoping they take a round here. I'm rooting for them.
You have to root for the little guy. You have to. It's only fair.
Hey, Dirty, what's up? Welcome.
I'm liking FOC, I'll be honest. Like, Dirtblick are fantastic, but FOC, I've got to give it to him, dude. Alright, so I'll read off the Dirtblick side. We got the double leopard 1. No, let me say that properly in English. We have the double leopard 1, 3521 from Blackdown. Florian here's doing 2986. Multi in his back chat doing 1957. Nexus in another back chat doing 1902. So good damage from those two there. Yeah, and he's 200 LT doing 1705 with some 1200 assisted. Team 8 with his I7 doing 1431, and Rundy in his back chat bringing up the rear with 1198.
All right, and over on FOC, Patron coming in 3 kills at 21-43. L2 with 1508, Victor with 1499, Man with 1433, Professor with 1418, Mosh with 1163, and One Shot coming in with 484. All right, so where are we going for the last map?
Let me check.
Cliff, Marovanka
Okay, no.
were banned, so it was it Proc?
Yeah. Could be. Let me have a look. Westfield, yeah, Prokhorovka gets played in order. So we had Himmlesdorf, now Westfield, now Prokhorovka. Prokhorovka is another fun map. Checking my messages because I'm getting pinged.
It's not I.
Just make sure everything's all good. We have a full weekend of action, guys, so make sure you give Beaver a follow. And we've also got some streams from the likes of tournament streamers Shield Messer and Needle 10 this weekend, so be sure to give them a follow as well. Needle 10 is covering both EU and NA for us. Beaver will be back sometime tomorrow or Sunday. I'm assuming tomorrow, Sunday, right? Back tonight? Oh, yeah, you've got another game tonight.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they pronounce it. Carmexon, I don't remember. I saw it somewhere.
I thought it was CR Mexon or something.
CR Mexon versus ST6.
Yeah, look, maybe the clan name gives it away instead of just the clan tag.
I saw them post somewhere, but I can't remember how it was pronounced.
Crimson. Their clan name is Crimson. Yeah, that's not confusing at all. But yeah.
Yeah, so Crimson.
CRMSN must be taken.
That'll be at 8 Eastern tonight.
Another good team to watch. They've got some pretty decent players amongst themselves.
It's really nice to just get some matches that aren't at all default time.
Yeah, you must be loving this week. You got Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Well, if I wasn't at work last night, I probably would have picked up the decoy. Who was it?
What, NA or EU?
It was NA.
Thursday. Decoy FAFO.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just kind of like.
Find out.
I mean, the more spread out they are, the more matches can get covered. I like when it happens.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, I do too. Especially we got a good team of comp streamers as well.
Look, I think
TV will be back next week.
I think this one got posted just a little bit late. Like, I don't think it got posted until like Thursday, maybe. So I was like, hey, there's another Friday stream.
Yeah, I did see you jump on it. It's like no one else is taking it. Let me in. Always good.
Yeah, if I wasn't taking tomorrow off, I'd have probably picked up the NA game that was on Saturday. I don't remember who that one was, but
Saturday. So look, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, FOC or TV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been a good game as well, I think. FOC's a decent team, LTV's a decent team.
Hey, Endzone, thank you for the follow.
Got Shaming UXCan on Sunday. So next time we see you will be tonight with blah, blah, blah. Let's have a look. Yeah, as you said, Crimson and Sheep.
Yep, and then we'll be back Sunday, 18:30 ETC, 2:30 Eastern, GWM versus Unique. And then
Shame UXCan.
Yep. At 8 Eastern Sunday night. I get confused because like it's shaky aim, but their clean tag says shame me. So I always want to say shaky.
Shaky. Yeah, they're a good team to watch. They're fun. Looking at next week's pairings as well. We've got some interesting pairings coming up. One versus EXO is going to be a very good one on the EU side.
I hope there's something on Thursday.
Fingers crossed. We'll see what happens.
It's odd.
I know we're contemplating. We're not contemplating. We're anticipating the Easter holidays. So one of these rounds, I believe it's week 5, is going to be a 2-week duration for Easter. So people can book if they want, during Easter weekends, but the default will be moved back a week. So there's no forced, people want to spend time with their families. We're not going to make them play a video game on the weekend. Hey, Dirty, what's going on? Good to see everyone tonight. Don't forget, the more you watch as well, you'll be charging your drops towards in-game content. I think it's some boosts this week, isn't it? Some boosts and consumables.
I don't remember. I got on mine the other day.
Let me have a look-see, because mine... Yeah, so enhanced rations for 1 hour, commander boosters for 2 hours, and then more commander voice boosters times 10 for 4 hours, which do come in handy from time to time, I'll admit.
Ooh, okay, here we go. This is
Ooh, triple. Making sure the lineups are legal. Yes, they are. I'll read the Dutch side. We have double IS7s, double 50Ms, and triple Centauros.
Yeah, and over on FOC, we're coming into QL, 4 Super Conquerors, a Bat Chat, and a Grill.
QL up there as well. They're quite a fan of that QL this tonight, I've seen. I think they ran it on every single map, at least once.
Yes, I believe they've actually had it almost every map.
Yeah, well, every map. I don't know about every game. I can't remember. I know they've definitely had it every single map because I saw one on Himmlesdorf.
I think the only one they didn't run it on was the first Westfield because they had the double E5 and all the meds.
Yeah, that's true. So Nexus and Matusa get mutually spotted. They haven't seen their mediums. Dirtbrick is going to split off across the middle. I don't know who's positioning our favour right now. I think our position FOC, especially with the Super Conks. Well, QL was quite far back though.
I'm kind of wondering if Dirtbrick wasn't going to do like a straight over the 6 line push down into the 5-6 line, but maybe thought better of it once they spotted that Bat Chat or something. I'm not sure.
They could, but you'd lose 2 tanks. Like you'd knock the Super Conquerors out, but you just trade. You knock out their 2 for your 2, especially when they've got so many hit points as well. And circling them, you might bounce a couple. You can't really afford to. That grill is going to be the game changer, I think. Once the grill puts a couple of shots into the lineup, Major Tom takes a hit there for 368. The grill will be the deciding factor because those mediums, they're a triple shot to the grill. So they need to get that grill into play and put some shots in. Yeah, he takes a double hit there from, I think, both Super Conks. Yep. One from Row, one from Major Tom. They know they're coming down the flank right now. You've got Nookie, Rundy, and Tomato coming down the 1 line. That grill is going to be under pressure from them, and they're going to have side shots on the Super Conquerors. Minutzer is making a reverse play down the train tracks right now, down the 6 line. Marshallov isn't doing a lot of support right now. He needs to get some shots in or relocate. Here we go.
Ooh,
puts one into Nookie, very nice there. Yep, that's what we're waiting for. A very nice shot there. So now they're going to clean up on the Super Conquerors. The Super Conquerors are going to be in trouble right now because they're in a crossfire. Minutzer is going to have rear shots on his side, but he only gets 5 in a magazine.
Bat Chat should spot the Sataros any second. There it goes. He does get lit in return.
Yep, Row takes a double hit. Minutzer's getting pressured, so they've managed to deter Minutzer off. He can't counter anything right now. He's just being a distraction for them. Professor is kind of part trying to play it safe. It takes a 370 hit there. FFC are in trouble. They need to commit. They can't sit and bleed hit points. They need to commit one way or another. Row shot 1 gets put at 700.
Centauros are in a good position to punish.
They're in a very good position. Patron's down. Yeah, takes a hit there, puts him down to 860. Minutzer takes a hit in reverse there from Nexus. He's going to try and make it back to his team. Takes a hit there from Yaya. Puts 1 into Row. Dutch is coming for the cleanup onto the heavy platoon right now from the rear. Row falls, Minutzer falls. Professor's taking it from 3 angles right now, and he falls. Moshkov takes a hit from Nexus. He's going to try and put one into Tomato. He's got a shell loaded. There we go. 714 and an engine. Moshkov gets put down to a 1 from a double tap. IS7's going to go for a ram right here. And there he goes. Very nicely done by Dirtflick. What's got you giggling?
Alright, over on FOC, one shot coming in with 1540. Mashalov with 1393, Victor with 1023, Major Tom with 770. Man coming in with 403, Professor with 112, and Patron coming in with 339 assist.
I can't work out if it's Patron or Patron.
I
called them both.
No, I called it Patron and then Patron. I'm not sure.
I'll get hold of him after and see, just so we get it right for him. Over on the Dirtflick side, showing off with 3783 is Yayo with a Z50M. Very well done there. Multi with a Centauro, 2747. Mad Max with another Centauro and 3 kills, 2535. Rundy with his 50M, 2173. Timber in his IS7, 2020. Nexus in his Centauro, 1646. And Nookie in his IS7 with 496. Yeah, I mean, FOC were in trouble. As soon as they went down that one line, they were in trouble because they didn't react to it. They should have just, gone straight over the top of the middle, because there is no way those guys would be able to turn that quickly and reposition. They would have been out of it for a little bit. So, I think this is going to be one of their weaker maps, but they'll come back. I reckon a few practices, they'll come back. They'll figure it out. Because you can counter that push quite easily. You just have to time it. Once you know they're doing it, you have to time it. I do think maybe a light tank or a medium tank covering that flank would have helped as well. Just to have eyes there, because I would have stuck something either in the bowl or just on the ridgeline, because you'd be able to see them coming, way sooner than that. They saw them from about G1, F1, they didn't react to it. So, they'll figure it out. They'll be right.
Well, it's all part of the. Oh my gosh. All part of the learning game.
Let's show it off. What the frick is that? How many 279 EUs did I just see?
I think we're going to see a similar to the E100 game.
Are they going to run all 279 EUs? 3, 4, 5, 6, one more.
It looks like it.
Oh, come on, get a 7th. I want to see a 279 E game. I've never seen that. That's just rubbing it in. Oh. Yeah, I mean, FOC have no idea what they're going to pick. If I was them, I'd be picking some Super Conks and IS7s. IS7s forward to soften the blow, and then the Super Conks to put in as your damage dealers.
I mean, we're playing
Shield and Spear.
7-9 here. Come on.
Yeah, I know. It's like whack-a-mole. Every time one goes up, and one comes down.
Pops down.
There he goes. You know when you have a car accident and your dashboard just suddenly lights up? This is what it's looking like right now. Oh, this is the last game for the series tonight. I think it's the only game we got on today as well between EU and... Oh, no, you got one tonight as well, haven't you?
Yeah, I got the Crimson. But I believe this is the only
EU.
Today. Sunday. Yeah, this is the only EU not at 18 to 19 Sunday.
We've got a couple of games with EU tomorrow. Both look to be... Nope, one looks to be covered by Shield Meta, the other one is open. And then you're in the evening as well. And then we've got Noodle covering the weekend for us on EU and NA. It'll be a good weekend. I mean, the 3 of you covering, so I'm happy. And we'll have Hella back next week. She's having a rest week this week, so looking forward to seeing her back. Yeah, we'll trade 1 for 1. Here we go, on to game 6. Oh, I mean, do you want to read off yours? It might take a while.
Yeah, over on FOC, we're coming out with a QL, triple Super Conqueror, 1 IS7, and double bat chats.
Mine are I'm going to read them off carefully because there's a lot of names to get mixed up.
Yeah, don't mix
We
it up.
have 7 Object 279Es. That's it. There's just 7 279Es.
All right. So I mean, they have no eyes. So let's
I
see.
don't think they care.
Yeah, I don't think they
I
care.
don't think they care. I
But
think they just like look through their garage. What was the first thing we see that we haven't played in a while? Okay, let's all play that one. Not unless they're trying to fight over who can play it. So they just thought, fuck it, let's all play it. Are they just going to go straight at them? Are they literally just going to go straight at them?
that's what it's looking.
I think they are. Rundy on the flank. We have Multi on. Multi's going to be a grill, a pretend grill. What are these guys up to? Problem is, these things are easy to hammer on the left shoulder. If you're facing them, their left shoulder is extremely easy to hammer, so they have to be careful.
Here comes the push
Straight
now.
in,
UL and I-7 in the back might be able to farm.
Nice shots on Professor there. Oh, they're going straight into that super conk. Here we go. All in, yeah, he takes an Amarak shot to the side. He can't afford to get tracked, otherwise he's going to be free damage. Patron takes an Amarak shot. Gets put down to a 2-shot. There's one. It's going to be a 3-shot because that was a fairly low roll with 417 when those things get 440. There goes Don Patron. On to Victor. He's next. Yeah, needs to pause for a minute to let his more hit point guys come forward first.
Not even gonna lie, I would love to see the bats of the super conk just jump on cap, take out multi real quick.
That would be interesting. I'm too busy watching the 2790 gangbang right now. There goes Victor. I'm trying to read off names, and I just see so many 79Es surrounding one name. And then he's holding on, and then he falls. There we go. They're just going, one to the next, to the next, to the next. Love. There we go. Amarak shot. Fuel tank shot. There we go. No, some minutes and Row in the super comps. They won't be able to cap it out, I don't think, because Multi's got eyes on him right now.
Yeah, Multi's got resets.
It would have been interesting to see if they can cap it out. Multi's going to clean up before his team get here, I think. One more into Row. Can he finish? I mean, that's smart because the autoloader. You don't want him getting your flank with a full magazine. There's one. No, he's not going to go for the minute, so he's going to go for the super conk to get him off the cap. Now he's going to. Oh, is he going to reverse into him? There you go.
Oh, teammates.
Gets him alive by the brink. Oh, that was something. I don't think I've seen that or will ever see that again.
I don't know, man. We might. You never know.
I'll let you go first.
All right, over on FOC, man coming in with 1938. Patron coming in with 1140. Victor with 1123. Altu with 933. One shot with 811. Professor with 525. And Mosh, unfortunately, the bat check focused.
And overall, the Dutch Blitz side, the winners of tonight's series, very well done, guys. We have 7 279Es, each dealing a fair amount of damage. We have Multi in his doing 3280. We have Mad Max doing 2854. Rundy doing 2442. Black Down with 2 kills doing 2153. Yaya doing 1765. Nookie doing 1762. And Flurry bringing up the rear with 2 kills and 1144.
That's going to do it for us right now. We will be back tonight at 8 Eastern with, what was their names?
Crimson
versus SD6. In the meantime, guys, I'm going to send y'all over to the main Wargaming channel so you can keep getting those drops if you want to farm the rest of your drops out. And we will catch you tonight. Dave, anything you want to add before we head out?
Yeah, just firstly, very well played by Dutch Blitz tonight. Always good to watch. Always very well played. They know what they're doing. Fantastic. The FOC guys, don't get disheartened. You dictated quite a few of those games there. Your reaction speed isn't quite up to par like Dutch Blitz are, but you've got a lot of potential. And yeah, I'll be looking out for you guys in the future. You guys are doing really well, so keep it up.
All right, guys. Well, that's gonna do it for us. We'll catch you tonight.
Thank you. Have a good weekend, guys.